AI anxiety, right? And AI depression happening right now. I think there's this sense that, technology is gonna take over all our jobs and all that when, we're realizing not so much. If anything, it's gonna amplify our abilities. And for some, that some roles that's gonna change, just like with all technology. Yeah. How do you support? Like what have you learned about helping people through this time?
I think to your point, it's trying to ensure that that fear doesn't exist. And the only way that we can do that is to communicate and be open and honest and transparent about what are the tools that we're using and how we're using them, and frankly, providing education on them as well. You have heard it, in a couple different areas in the organization, or how is this going to affect my job, and am I not going to have a job? AI is going to replace me. My response to that always is sort of exactly what you just said. Like it can't, because the P2P interaction between clients and accountants and our operators, that's never going to go away. So we still need that human touch. We still need that, but you still need somebody to prompt the AI, right? You still need somebody to review what's happening with it. It still needs to be your voice if they're helping you write the email, right? That they get close. They really do. Some of these apps and services are really something, but again, I agree. I think it just amplifies what we do, and it makes us better if we're using it in the right way. And we were very lucky. Again, our transformation and technology team has been wonderful, ensuring that there's been a lot of communication and education around the tools that we're embracing as an organization, and then what we're putting out to our clients. And we are trying to showcase to our clients as well that you don't have to be afraid, because we're going to be the experts on it, and we're going to teach you what we're using, and we're going to show you how this is going to provide you a better product. And if embracing the technology, making sure we're applying it in the right way for both internal and the clients, how can you be scared of that? Right. But you got to lean in, and you got to be able to talk about it, because you're right. That the anxiety, it's there. It's real. But we were scared of the internet too. Remember? Like when it was dial-ups, and we're not gonna put any information on the internet. Oh, we're not gonna I pay with things with my phone now. I don't even need to carry a pocketbook anymore. It's unbelievable. And the things you put your information now, I mean, I don't know. So that's a whole story for another day. But yeah, I think just open, honest, transparent communication. What is to be scared of with that?
And with this, I think where the biggest risk in this time of AI adoption, massive technological change, lies is for those of us whom are resistant to change and have deep difficulty embracing new things and creating new habits. And that's a lot of us. And for some of us is in certain domains, and others it's all encompassing. And when you think about mental health challenges as well, that amplifies that ability. And this is why it's so important, I think, to take care of ourselves, but then also to develop these skills and abilities that help us be open, help us stay curious, and help us ride those waves. Because those mindsets, for those of us who embrace those mindsets, we're going to be able to ride these waves of change more effectively, more efficiently, and work more effectively and efficiently with others. And I think what you said, that communication is so key, and learning how to adopt these AI technologies, how to embrace various different ones of them, and how to experiment with them and to see how they can help us. I think that's really, really, really key.